Where did Cain's wife come from? The untold mysteries of Genesis. In Sunday school, we were taught a simple story. Too simple. Adam, Abel, and then silence. After the first murder in human history, Genesis quietly says something unsettling. Cain went away, knew his wife, and built a city. The question has echoed for thousands of years. Where did his wife come from, if only Adam, Eve, and their children existed? This question is not modern. It troubled ancient rabbis, early church fathers, and scholars long before our time. And it is not the only mystery. Cain fears that whoever finds me will kill me. Who are these others he feared? Who lived beyond the world we are told about? Even more puzzling, why do Genesis 1 and Genesis 2 describe creation in two very different ways? Why does one speak of humanity spread across the earth, while the other focuses on a single man and woman in a specific garden? To answer these questions, we must look beyond a surface reading. The traditional explanation. The most common answer is that Cain married one of his sisters or close relatives. Genesis tells us Adam and Eve had many sons and daughters, though not all are named. At the dawn of humanity, this view says later laws did not yet exist. For many believers, this explanation is sufficient, but for others it leaves the deeper questions untouched. The pre-Adamic population theory. Here the story grows more unsettling. Some scholars argue that Genesis 1 describes the creation of humanity in general. Male and female he created them and spread them across the earth. Genesis 2, they suggest, tells a different story. Adam and Eve in a specific place, chosen for a particular role. According to this view, other humans already existed outside the Garden of Eden. Adam was not the first biological human, but the first covenantal one. This would explain Cain's fear of other people, the existence of cities, and the origin of his wife. She was not created later. She was already there. Adam as humanity's representative. A third perspective sees Adam as a federal representative of humanity rather than its biological beginning. Genesis, in this view, is not trying to explain genetics or population size. It is explaining human rebellion, responsibility, and separation from God. Cain's wife belongs to a broader human world the text does not detail, because that was never its purpose. The forgotten texts, ancient writings such as the Book of Enoch, the Talmud, and early Christian writings, speak of watchers, giants, forbidden knowledge, and broken boundaries between heaven and earth. The Nephilim of Genesis 6 are not described as simple tall men, but as signs of a world gone wrong. A corruption that precedes the flood. And after them, the waters rise. What modern science suggests? Genetics and archaeology indicate that humanity did not descend from a single couple living a few thousand years ago, but from large, ancient populations. This does not destroy Genesis. It forces us to read it as its ancient authors intended, not as a modern science textbook. So, where did Cain's wife come from? The most honest answer is this. The Bible does not give one explanation because it is not asking one question. Genesis is not focused on how many humans existed, but on why humanity repeatedly breaks what it is given. Cain's wife is not a mistake in the text. She is a doorway into a Genesis that is older, deeper, and far more unsettling than we were ever taught.